Yayamo Javala Vaguntanavatim Teyomayim Naistikim Snikta Pangavilokinim Bhagavatim Mandasmita Srimukhim Vatsalyam Amritavarshinim Sumaduram Sankirtanarapinim Shamangim Madhusikta Suktim Amritanandatmikam Niswarim. Okay. Namah Shivaya. Welcome to all. We are here in Amritapuri. This is Vikasita, and this is one of our rooftop gardens. We started growing vegetables here about 1 year ago, more or less.
Welcome to our garden. We are in Amritapuri, Amma's ashram in Kerala, India, and this is Amma's terrace garden. It was just a terrace that did really almost nothing except a few clothes were hung. So we asked Amma if we could utilize it to produce food for the ashram, especially during the COVID times. And since we had so much help, actually, a lot of people wanting to come and help, it became an ashram terrace garden. The plan is that we make it completely biodegradable, earth-friendly, to get rid of all the plastic. And initially, of course, we do have some small plastic pots and some grow bags because we wanted to produce something before all our containers were filled up. But these are all pine wood untreated containers. The containers are actually from our press, ashram's printing press. We get pallets, the paper comes on pallets.
Six rows with all the materials here are recycled. We bring like the pallets from the AIMS, from the hospital, and a big team is working on it. And oh look, there's a squirrel there again. Yeah, so out of 2 pallets and a half, more or less, we have 1 box. Everything else is recycled. Everything comes from Amritapuri itself. And the seeds, most of them comes from devotees. They bring the seeds to the ashram, and we are trying to have a little bit of greens, a little bit of vegetables that people can eat raw. We can walk around, yeah. So, for example, I think this is very magic. The physalis, you can see. It's like a secret. Oh, we have the corn. We try to mix different varieties in the same box because it's like a family, no? They like to be together and mix and interlace their roots, and they share somehow the information between them. They are like in a conversation all the time. So here we have the corn, which likes to be with the beans. So we have the corn with the sword beans. This is starting blossoming here. So we have other vegetables, like Indian vegetables. For those who has not been in India before, this is gonna be pretty amazing. You can see, it can grow like bigger, it can grow till the floor, like more than a meter. It's called snake gourd, and the smell is very strong. I cannot describe, but it's really, really strong. It's like very abundant, like fulfills everything. This is the Chankapushpam. This is also very common here in India. It grows out of this pea. It's also called butterfly pea. And it's Ayurvedic. You can make tea out of the flower, blue tea. Many medicinal properties. Yeah. And here we have the beans. I think it's very beautiful to see how the beans come out from the flower. You can see here. I don't know how you... Here we are growing lettuce. Romaine lettuce. Something that does really well here in this weather. And it's for to provide the kitchen, the Western canteen. 4 different types of eggplants. This is the ladyfingers, or okra it's called. It's all around the world, it's different places. It's supposed to be growing straight, but this plant has aphids. So, since we are not doing any chemicals, we are not using pesticides, everything is organic, so we have these situations. But with the neem oil, it works fine, and it will come back again. It will grow fine. And we have different types of okra or ladyfingers. We have the green one, and we have the orange or red one, which is this one. Oh, here we have the battle gourds. It's also an Indian vegetable. Yeah. And the cherry tomatoes. They grow really wild. To me, it's like a prayer. To me, being here, listening to the mantras and being with the plants, I really feel like the plants are enjoying the mantras and the singing. So it's like being kind of in a temple. It's a wild temple, but it's very, very blissful. So to me, it's really a part of my sadhana to be here and be alone with the plants. But of course, I'm happy to have people helping. So please feel welcome whenever you come to Amritapuri to put your hands on the soil with me.